Jason Ayala?
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman.
Someone who swears testimony not to give a truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Before you get started, Mr. Brown, so
Thank you, sir. During the course of the travel of this case, several things have transpired that I'd like to bring to the attention of the board. First thing is that there's no longer a co-applicant. The furniture shop has disbanded. So that is not a part of this application. The other thing that's transpired is that the town of Jamestown has amended their ordinance October 22, 2009, which greatly impacts the nature of the relief sought here. For instance, and I believe, and I think that council can advise us here, that the lesser standard would apply. The changes to the commercial limited zone as they relate to this case are in the informational zoning analysis sheet that you've been provided with. The required lot size was 20,000 square feet. Under the new ordinance, the required lot size is 8,000 square feet, so relief for the square footage is no longer necessary. Likewise, the front yard, corner yard, side yard setbacks have also been greatly reduced. The only relief that is necessary under the new ordinance would be for the front setback of 19 feet and for the side setback, the east side setback of 3.6 feet. In other words, this is a non-conforming structure, and that is the relief that is necessary dimensionally. As to parking, I would apologize that we've just received, as of February 18th, after several meetings with the Planning Commission, a parking schematic which meets their approval. The numbers of spaces require no dimensional relief from the ordinance. The spaces that are provided, the 8 spaces, are adequate for the space that these gentlemen wish to utilize for their business. However, because it's at the front of the building and our ordinance specifies that it has to be at the rear, we've included relief from the parking regulations. With that, if there's any further questions that you may have of me, I'd be happy to answer them.
I thought originally it said here in your presentation that no relief is needed for the parking.
Correct.
So we don't have to even address that.
Well, the relief needed is not in the number of space, but in the positioning of those spaces at the front of the building as opposed to the rear, which is required under our ordinance for a change of use.
This building is not being modified. It's a use application, isn't it?
Correct.
Yes, but these, I
This is a
understand.
change of use. The relief sought is merely in order to accommodate this new use, which in fact is a permitted use as personal training.
Just to clarify, my understanding, even though there is dimensional relief being sought, the building pre-exists. It's just a matter of a use change. They're not modifying the building in any way.
That is correct.
So it's the use change in the parking scheme.
Correct.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any questions on the board? Okay. You're doing a use change. You need relief for that. Don't worry. In the parking scheme. Why don't you explain what you're doing? I think if you explain what you want to do, that will, I know you're not professional, not lawyers, so just kind of talk about what you want to do and why you want to do it.
Sure. What we're doing is we just want to open a small personal training studio where we work with between 2 and 4 people at a time. Pretty much always about operation from about 6 o'clock in the morning till, say, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, 5, 6 p.m.
Also offering some classes for youth athletes.
For what?
Youth athletes.
Is there a parking plan that has been submitted? Have you seen that?
Yes, sir.
And you participate in the development of that plan? You participate in it?
Yes, sir.
And that works for you? Any questions? What street does this building front on? Is it Douglas? Do you have any experience in this type of training?
Yes.
What kind of equipment explain your background and what kind of equipment you're going to have, if any?
Okay, I graduated from the University of Iowa with a degree in kinesiology. I've worked in Boston.
What's that?
Kinesiology, study of human movement.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
I'm certified as a certified strength conditioning specialist. I've worked with professional athletes in Boston. I worked as a head of strength conditioning at the University of South Carolina Orthopedics in Wakefield.
I have had some college in physical therapy. I'm also a certified personal trainer, and recently I also started doing nutritional consulting for our clients.
There's not going to be any ultimate fighting matches going on?
Parking lot. What kind of, do you have any equipment going in there?
Pretty much all we use is free weights, medicine balls, bands, no major equipment. We do a lot of body weight.
We have no machines that plug in or anything like that. Just, like you said, mostly free weights, that kind of thing. Some other implements.
Is there much of a noise level involved with this training?
No, sir.
Grunts and grunts.
Just, when you said he started at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was wondering about it.
Any other questions? No. Do you have any other witnesses?
No, sir.
You rest, that means you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone like to be heard in support of this application? Would anybody like to be heard in opposition to it? All right, move on. Move along.